How are you doing today, kids? Ready for the last lesson of the week? Okay, today we're going to do something different. We're going to work on some grammar. And the title is must and have. Must and have tell me things that tengo que hacer. All right? So we have to work on our book. It says right here on page 156 and page 182. So please grab your books, get them ready, because we are going to need them. Let me erase this before we change our screen. Here we are. Sorry, kids. Okay, let's move to our textbook, and here we are. This is the page we have to work on. As I said, 156, and after that, we're going to move to page 182. So the title is must and have to. They're quite similar. Son parecidas. And we have an example right here. Let me grab my point. It says Greg must exercise and have healthy habits. Now, I have another example. I know that I have to exercise if I don't want to be fat. That's going to be the consequence of not doing exercise. So the teacher is telling here that he must exercise, right? So the books tell us that, let me get another color. We use the word must when we think something is necessary, okay? And we use the word have to, which is different, have to, when there is an obligation. Understand that? Miren, yo tengo que ver televisión después de hacer mis tareas. Okay, that's a necessity. I must watch TV after I finish my homework. But, mire, yo tengo que estudiar, o yo debo estudiar para mi examen. I have to study for my exam. You see the difference? So it says right here, with a partner, talk about the things your parents tell you that you have to do. Now, we don't have a friend right here because we're at home. But think about it. Just think about it. And on a piece of paper, write down the things that your parents tell you that you have to do as an obligation, right? And write maybe 3 things. That will be enough. And you just can write what you must do to be a better student. So I want you to write 5 sentences using the phrase have to, and 3 sentences, and 3 sentences using the word must to. Let me get my mouse. Scroll down. Oops, I'm sorry. I must erase this. I must erase this, you see? Now, example, I have to make my bed. That's an obligation, right? I must write my homework. Okay, I will say both of them are very important, but the book is putting it like this. So I'm going to ask you to please complete the sentences. Look at the pictures for help. What do we have here? I must if I want to grow strong. Okay, I must. What do you think you have to do if you see this picture over here? I will say I must. Vegetables and fruits. That's an idea. Or healthy food, right? Now, I have to if I want to pass the test. And what is she doing? Of course, she's studying. So kids, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me see if we can share the screen right here, make an example, and say, for example, in Spanish. Yo tengo que hacer Mi tarea. Can you see that over here? Okay. Now in this case, let's grab another color. How will you say that? Yes. I have to do my homework. Okay, kids, it's very simple. Very, very simple. So please continue with the exercises right here on this page. Let me erase that down. And let's continue to the other page, which is 182. Actually, yeah, this is the continuation. So we have must and have again. So it says must and have. Remember, I have to, it's an obligation. It must, it's a necessity. So I have to clean my room, it's an obligation. She has to walk home, it's an obligation. She must pass her test, that's a necessity. She needs to pass the test. And she must call the dentist because she needs to get some help, medical help. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to do this. So please go ahead, kids, and write sentences with the list of the chores. You know what this word means? Chores. For example, clean the house, do the laundry, go shopping, vacuum the floor, wash the dishes. Those are chores. Sweep the floor, okay, mop the floor, dust the furniture. You don't get it? Oficios. Those are chores. So write sentences with a list of chores. Oops, I'm sorry. What happened? I lost my page, kids, but I'm getting it back in 3, 2, 1. So I was saying, make sentences with a list of chores that the Miller family has to do at home. So for example, we have right here that Jim make breakfast. But if we talk about Jim, we have to say Jim makes breakfast. Remember that? Because whenever we talk about he, she, or it, we must add an S to the verb. Let me help you with another example because I don't want you to get confused while you do this homework. We have Mary Alice. Mary Alice rake the leaves, but we're not going to say that she rake. We must say that she rakes the leaves. All right? Rastrillar las hojas. She must rakes the leaves. Remember, whenever we talk about he, she, or it, we have to add the letter S. So my dear kids, I think this is going to be it for today. The explanation is very, very simple. Please write the 5 sentences and then go to the bottom and says complete the sentences with must and a verb from the word bank to see in what an athlete must do to stay healthy. Oh, let me see if you didn't get this. We have to use this word bank over here. Sleep, eat, have, drink, practice, and exercise. So you have to fill it right. An athlete, and you have to say must, what? 8 glasses of water a day? Eat, drink, you tell me. All right? You have to make logic right here and answer to this segment. So kids, I'm sorry, I have to say goodbye. This was another lesson. I hope you enjoy your class. Please be safe, do your homework, and thank you for being with me another time. So for this time, I'm gonna just say goodbye. As long as I can do this, let me see. Okay, here we go. I'm going to say goodbye in 3, 2, 1.